fuck yes, I am pumped about last night's debate. Technically I mean tonight, but I'm gonna edit this probably tomorrow, so it'll be last night's debate by the time this video is up, or whatever. Anyway, point is tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about politics, and why they're important to you and to me. The biggest reason politics are important is because they affect everyone, and that includes you, and it includes me. A lot of shit's gone down in the past 8 years, and I was mostly too young then to really be affected by it, but right now, if you're about my age, you understand that we're going to enter the world at a really volatile time. So why is it volatile? The answer? Politics, bitch! In basic summation, policies that were made or kept in place during the Bush administration are the reason that we're in the situation we are now with the recession. But policies are also the reason that we're being able to get out of it. Politics allow people like me, who are 22-year-olds, to stay on my parents' insurance until I'm 26 instead of having to find it earlier, like before the Obamacare reform. But politics also allows for the top 1% of our nation to own 42% of the net financial wealth in our country. Politics also allows for women to get access to reproductive health care services through Planned Parenthood and other programs. So basically politics allows for all kinds of stuff, and all that stuff affects all of us. I don't know how to better summarize it for you. Now after I tell you that, does it make you feel like politics is some big green monster that's knocking over cities and having its way with the world? Good news! You live in a democracy, which means that you get to get involved in politics for absolutely free. So you can vote to change the country to be the ideal country you want to live in. Isn't that great? Unfortunately, I've met some people who just don't care to try. And these people are my next point. My next point is that not getting involved in politics allows for a very select few amount of people to vote on or create policies that will affect everybody. We see this now in the corporatocracy that threatens our democratic process. You see, big companies and corporations want to make a profit, and the easiest way to do that is to lower their taxes, to increase their deductions, and to allow them to run their business however they want to. So that means that if it was their choice, they wouldn't have to care about pollution or workers' rights or any of those silly things. So these corporations like to use money to influence politics to do these things, and they get away with it because a whole lot of people don't vote and they don't care about politics. But if more people got involved in the democratic process, you would see the government on all levels start to switch its focus from who's giving it money to its constituents, who it's responsible for, and to who they're responsible to. So, quite literally, the more you get involved, the more power to you. And I know that politics are boring and they're frustrating, they're for old white people like me, but you have to try, and that's just the straight truth. I admit, I suffer from a lot of frustration and irritation because of politics sometimes. There are a lot of stupid and hateful people in politics, but I understand that giving up and walking away from the table isn't going to solve the problem. It's just going to let those people have their way. And I can't have that. You and I can't have that. It is our civic duty to do what we think is best for this country, to fight injustice and malice, to set the record straight, and to pave the way not only for ourselves, but our posterity. Just so you know, posterity is a really fancy word for children, like offspring, like the future people. So I'm asking you, if you are 18 or older, please register to vote if you haven't already, and vote. But make sure before you vote on anything, you are educated on the topics. Watch the debates, read newspapers, do not vote along party lines, and no matter what, look at fact checkers like factcheck.org. When it comes to politics, they are the most reliable sources, more than any candidate might be talking about his campaign or some left or right wing newspaper. Now if anyone watches this and has any questions about anything regarding politics or registering to vote or whatever, there's a comment section in this video if Google doesn't answer your question. Trust me, I am happy to respond. Otherwise, please don't be a douche. Go educate yourself and go vote.